Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kat. Today I will be trying out some art hacks that I found on Facebook. I've been seeing this as a trend pretty much all over YouTube. The first person that I saw did this type of video was Chloe Rose Art. She's a pretty great person. I've never met her, don't get me wrong. I'm not that cool. So Chloe Rose Art, I've seen, she kind of focuses on Instagram videos. I use Facebook more than anything else. So I'm going to focus on the Facebook videos, gimmicky art hack things. I actually found a lot of crazy things that, well, some of them weren't necessarily art hacks, but it was using art supplies for other things. But I did find 5 strong art hacks that I would probably use in the future if they work. So I don't have any fancy equipment, so I can't record me reacting to the video and then showing it to you, because I use my phone to record. So I'm just going to record me looking at the videos on my phone, and then I'll insert them to the side while I start doing the hack. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm excited. Okay, so the first thing I saw was a blending hack video, and I have actually tried the tissue one, but I wanted to kind of compare it to the others. So essentially it's saying, these are really bad circles, don't judge me. So essentially it's saying that a tissue, a brush, and a Q-tip could make essentially the same type of blending as a blending stub. I actually don't have any blending stubs just because I don't really need to shade that much. So I'm gonna label these. I've used that one so many times before. Okay, this one's the one that I'm a little skeptical about. She uses a makeup brush, and I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. It almost seems to be picking up the pigment more than it is spreading it around. That circle seems a lot lighter than that circle. Well, if you're trying to make really dark shadows, then the brush probably wouldn't work the best. Now the cotton bud. This is just like a paper stump. Okay, I'm gonna say the cotton bud wins. You can still see the lines in there, but you can see the lines if you blend with a paper stump too. But I think this is most like the paper stump. So if you're gonna try this, if you need to blend something and you don't have a paper stump laying around, use a Q-tip or a cotton bud, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so the next hack is using Christmas lights and a clear tote as a light table. So first, to do this, I need to draw something. Ooh, I know. There's this character. It's an actual cartoon character, but I used to draw it on everything. So I'm gonna draw him. You guys are probably gonna recognize it and like tell me I'm an idiot because I can't remember his name. If you guys remember this guy's name, comment down below and tell me so that I'm not dumb in the future. To test this out, I will be trying to trace it onto one sheet of regular paper, which you can already see through regular paper. And then I'm going to make the challenge harder and use cardstock. Set this up. Okay, so it has you put the lid on and then flip it over, but I'm just gonna do it this way because I I don't think the lid will actually go on. Okay, box is plugged in. And it's not very big, so I might have to move the papers around. Okay, let's see how clear it is through the regular paper. That's actually really clear. The only thing I'm worried about is like the paper getting crumpled. Okay, ta-da! Right here you might see this is rounder than that is. There's like a little made in China thing here, and my pencil like caught on it and went around it. Other than that, that worked well. Okay, moment of truth, cardstock. You can see through it. It did it. It worked. There you go, it worked. I said before that it caught on this, but honestly I think it's just because when you push down to draw, the container kind of bows in. So if you were going to do this at home, like actually have a light table that you made yourself, I would highly suggest getting a sturdier container. Okay, moving on to the next thing. These lights are getting pretty warm. Okay, this next hack is for pouring paint. And actually, really quick, I'm going to give you guys a hack of my own. If you don't have a container that you don't want to get messy, then what you can do is you can make your own for things that will be messier. So for pouring paint, you need to make sure that it's bigger than the canvas. So essentially, you just get tin foil, and you can just make a container by folding up the sides. And this just makes it so that the paint doesn't flow everywhere. And then you need to set it up on something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make little stands out of tin foil. Just wanna make sure it sits pretty flat. Okay, now for the actual paint mixing. So in the video that I originally saw, which you'll see off to the side, she just used plastic cups and like put the colors on separately. But I've seen so many people pour all of the colors into a cup all together. And I think I like that result better, so I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna pre-mix the colors in these and then pour them in there. It never gives you really like an actual ratio to use, but I'm guessing it's like 1 to 1 to 1. So like 1 part paint, 1 part glue, and then 1 part water. Okay, so I've seen people do this thing where they flip it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ready? Whoa, okay. That's really cool. So overall, that one was definitely one that worked. So if you want to try pouring paint, get some cheap glue, get some cheap paint, and make your own pouring medium. Okay, this next hack could have come in handy for me the other day. So this hack is that you can take an X-Acto blade and put it into a hot glue stick. Okay, for this I am going to hold it with this just because I don't want to burn myself by holding the metal object. So essentially what he does is he heats up this end until it's like blackened. Don't really want to ruin my blade though. That should be good. Oh. Yeah, there you go. That makes it a billion times easier. Now obviously you gotta let it cool off before you use it for anything. But there you go. Okay, in a pinch this is okay, because it did cut just fine. But the only problem is when you push down, the hot glue stick bends. So like, if I push down on the end, it just curves. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this back out or not. Good. Okay, we're done with that. On to the next thing. You're obviously gonna see this one, but this one involves carrots. And I had baby carrots in my fridge. I wasn't gonna go out and buy a large carrot, but I'm actually gonna use this. So you're supposed to cut a point and then use it as a pen, or like a calligraphy pen. It looked like it worked pretty good in the video. I cut like a angled, like hello, I don't know, something simple. Hello from the other side. Not even gonna put it in. Okay. Oh wow. Maybe I should shake up my ink. Really not working as well as it looked in the video. That looks horrible. And look at this carrot. It's like soaking the ink up. Okay, so that was a fail. Do not write with carrots. Just use a calligraphy pen. So I can tell you, I am not that bad at calligraphy. We did 5 art hacks, and some of them were really good. Some of them were really bad. For the blending hack, my favorite one was the Q-tip, but all 3 of them worked really well. For the light table, you will probably need a sturdier container if you're going to use that frequently. For the paint pouring, it was a very successful way to do it. It was pretty dang awesome in my opinion. I really liked the way it turned out, and you can mix any paint color you want. Then we tried the little hack for an X-Acto knife handle. Like I said, it does work, but probably not very safe. So if you're in a pinch and you have nothing else that you can use, try it, but be careful. Be very, 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 very careful. X-Acto knives can cut you. I have a scar to prove it. You probably can't see it very well, but I nearly cut a really important vein in my hand, and that could have been a lot messier than it was. And then there was the carrot calligraphy hack. That one was trash. So I really enjoyed doing this video. I'm probably gonna keep my eye out for other hacks to try so that I can try them out and let you guys know if they actually work or not, and even possibly implement some of them into my own artistic routine. I will definitely be using the paint pouring thing again, and you'll probably see it in a future video. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do it, meow!